to let them know. So I'll talk about private label dispensing. Here are all my disclosures. There's nothing really for this talk. We're going to see a lot about practice management in this session here tomorrow. And part of practice management is what I would call ethical office-based dispensing, and that includes private label dispensing. Top products with you in your practice on the label. And this is marketing as well as having the top products. You can set your own price point. There's no web competition. And it's a constant reminder for your practice when a patient has this on their medicine cabinet and looks and says, boy, I got to go to the Dr. Nestor, have my Botox, or go see him for my skin, et cetera. It's something that reminds them all the time. And they're in unique kits and actives. And it's a process by which the product is packaged, tested, stocked, and branded with dermatologist personalized logo. And this is from a company, Brand MD. They're here. So as I said, the patient can see the name on the product 2 to 3 times a day, and there's some new actives, and here's some of the products that we use for private label. There's also some unique private label lines, and I'll talk about 3 of these that are very interesting. The first is a hair regrowth system with a 5-alpha reductase enzyme reduction, which prevents the conversion of testosterone to DHC. There's protein improving qualities that have better anchoring, and there's reduced inflammation. It's a 3-step system with direct action on a 5-alpha reductase, as well as ECM, with the active ingredients being acetyl tetrapeptide 3, clover flower extract, and panthenol. And you can see here the hydroxyproline is increased with alpha T3 for better anchoring. You get fibroblast increase here, and you can see this 285% increase in lanolin. Also hair growth, and there are many studies that were done on this. This is a human hair follicle dissection study. Growth shown here, which improved 35% this is ex vivo follicles. This is compared to untreated. You could see 156% growth with the conclusion that this works much more significantly than minoxidil. So this was against an active of minoxidil here. And then there was a clinical study with 30 healthy volunteers, 20 drops applied during consecutive 4 months, and they looked at digital chromogram and the proportion of anagen hairs. So you can see here before and after, there's an increased hair count and an increased A to T ratio, 46%. And the nice thing about these product lines like this is that they can really do science to show the effects. Here's some of the clinical analysis. You could see baseline in 30 days, some significantly increased hair growth, and this continues in our estimation over the use of the product. And you can see some examples here. So this is a kit that you can get and dispense in your office for your patients over the counter that's non-prescription. And it appears to promote hair growth. The next is what I'll call needle-free serum, which improves the appearance of fine lines. It's copper, proline, lysine, hyaluronic acid, nicotinamide, and there's very safe, and it's significant data on reactivating collagen for a better aesthetic, and here a better aesthetic appearance. Here are the ingredients. Here you can see nicotinamide, as well as a number of plant extracts. So this is a study that looks on skin explants from a 74-year-old donor. Were analyzed, and you see the difference, about 6% increase in collagen in this part of the study. You can see here an increase in collagen synthesis by 179% in 11 days over time on these explants. And here, increase in collagen 3 synthesis by almost 200%. In 11 days. And collagen 3 is thought of as more of a youth collagen from that aspect. Also, tropoelastin is improved, as well as 190% increase in elastin production compared to baseline. Significant improvement in placebo versus placebo in 20 volunteers, looking at collagen density, as well as the reduction in elastin. Increase in firmness, as well as elasticity, as well as the depth of wrinkles. And that's really what our patients are looking for ultimately, is the depth of wrinkles. And here are a couple of examples that you see before and after. I think I have so you can see some nice examples here as well as here after a fairly short period of time. And here's another one showing some very nice results on even some deeper lines and wrinkles. So the collagen network is greatly preserved. It works through neutralizing the MMP enzymes, increased synthesis of collagen 1, 3, and elastin in a short period of time, and a 15% reduction in wrinkles in 2 weeks, which is very good. Finally, something that is something that's missing, I think, in our armamentarium, so to speak, that I think was a choice of words here, hand and arm cream. And this is actually a very interesting combination. It's basically 2% hydroquinone, very, very, very small amount of trichloroacetic acid, lactic acid, glycolic acid, as well as a bunch of botanicals. And what this is looking to do is improve the anti-aging effects of the sun and over time for both pigmentation and smoothness of the skin. So the hydroquinone is certainly a gold standard for lightening, glycolic acid and lactic acid for exfoliation, and then a variety of others for helping dark spots and skin lightening as well as other aspects of smoothing. So you can see here this is 45 days, and for a topical product, this is a real lovely result after. Look at Susan, she likes that. Here's another one, an older individual, again after 45 days. Again, these are extremely nice results with a product like this, topical, and this is not something that we have very often used in our practice. And remember, the nice thing about this is you can private label it for your own use in your office. So in summary, top products that you can use in your practice is the key to private label. As a marketing tool, it's a constant reminder for your practice using the products when they look at the bottle. There's been a big issue, I'm sure you all know lately, about patients who come in with their iPhone when you're really recommending a product, a brand product, and saying, I think this is great for you. They literally check the barcode on the product. They look and they say, yeah, this is a great product. I can get it on the web about 20% cheaper. And they say, thank you for your time, and they go buy it on the web. This is what's happening in the brand marts of the world and the stores, and it's happening in our office too. So private label is really a way around that. They can't certainly scan it and look on the web. You can charge what you think is reasonable for it. And there are unique product lines. The hair growth that I talked about, the serum, as well as the hand and arm. And you can even do something with custom formulation. So I think for the future, this is a very, very nice way of looking at dispensing in your office. As I said, this is a company, Brand MD. There are other companies out there. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I thank you very much.